Yeah, welcome back. The show is Political Time. My name is Gifty and Apia. In the studio with me is Edmond Setre, who is NPP's former Assistant Secretary in the UK. Also in the studio with me is Mr. Kofi Kwache, who is the chairman for the NDC UK Ireland. They're helping us to do justice to some of the topics that on your mind. This is our voter education segment. I'm going to tell you how the Ashanti region has voted since 2004. In 2004, the NPP's Kufuor had 76.97%. The NDC's Mills had 21.84%. In terms of parliamentary seats, the NPP had 36, the NDC had 2. In 2008, NDC's Mills had 26.01%. The NPP's Kufuor had 72.53%. Parliamentary seats, NDC 3, NPP 33, Independent seat 2. In the 2012 elections, the NDC's John Mahama had 28.35%. The NPP's Kufuor has 70.86%. Parliamentary seats, NDC 4, the NPP had 43. This week, your presidential candidate, Nana Kufuor, has been saying that an 80% win in the Ashanti region alone is enough to secure you victory. But we have seen, if you look at the trend, we have seen your political fortunes, especially in the presidential trend, dwindle. It appears that floating voters in this region are perhaps not well convinced that you are an authentic alternative.
Gifty, sometimes I find it uncomfortable talking about this topic. I've been into several programs and I find it very uncomfortable. It's very sad that it's happening in the so-called stronghold, if you like.
The Ashanti region is supposed to be in the NPP stronghold,
that's what
right?
I'm saying, that
right.
So-called stronghold, if you like. And I think it's down to voters' apathy. I think if you look at Mr. Kufuor time, 74.
Yeah, 2004, he had 76.97. And then in 2008, which was Kufuor, he had 72. So it came down. It dropped from 76 to 72.
And then 70.
And then, yes, in 2012, we had 70. Still going down.
I think now, people are beginning to realize that the mistakes they've made for the MPP, not to bring MPP in power. I think Nana Kufuor has done a great job. He's a great ambition and has got vision for the country, and he's got vision for all of us. So I think those of us who thought at the time that, oh, I'm not going to vote, or so be it. Now they are realizing that, hang on a minute, the state of the economy is extremely bad, that the only person who can come and redeem Ghana, and for that matter, the Ashanti region, is MPP. I mean, I've been reading things, and people are calling me, and I've been calling people, and the enthusiasm is there.
The enthusiasm is there. Now, it's not enough to say voters are being apathetic. How are you canvassing the votes? What are your strategies to redeem yourself in the Ashanti region, which is supposed to be your stronghold?
There are problems. I mean, I won't sit here and lie that there are no problems. There are problems
within the party.
Yeah, within the party in Ashanti region. And I think the time has come for all of us to sit down and sit up and say that it's not about individuals, it's about the party. And for that matter, it's for Ghana. And therefore, I'm sending this message to them that they have to be a little bit careful. They have to be a little bit careful because we say it in the Ashanti adage that one man young coin trade doer, and some of us will never allow that to happen. Okay, I'm very, very passionate about what is happening in our region.
Isn't it more about the personalities? Because we've seen how President Kufuor commanded the votes.
No. It's not.
It's not.
I can tell you today, it's not. It's
saboteurs within the party.
People who think that the party belongs to them and therefore they want to use the West, which I don't want to use.
It will be authentic if we have some names, don't you think?
I wouldn't. I'm a political leader. And leader, sometimes you have to hold it. You have to hold it close to your chest. And you don't disclose that.
Well, we are helping you redeem yourself.
No.
How are you redeeming yourself?
We are redeeming by talking to them.
Okay.
We are redeeming it. That is why I'm supposed to be there at the end of this month, but I'm going next month.
Okay.
My constituency, there's a problem. Okay. I'm going back and tell them that, hey, hang on a minute, we can't afford to let loose in this election. We have to come and unite. People, those who have got ears, let them hear it.
Okay.
Those who haven't got it, so be it. But I'm sure that by the time we go down there and not finish his campaign, people will be convinced that this is a man we have to ask him to lead the party and, for that matter, to lead Ghana.
Okay.
So I think we are doing it, and we will get there.
Hopefully, talking to the people will do. Hopefully, it will do. I'm coming to you.
The campaign message is there.
It's okay. Thank you. I'm coming to you, sir. It seems that incumbency is working for the NDC, isn't it?
Thank you very much. It's not just incumbency, because 2004, 2008, we're not in power. We were opposition, and they were written off that we couldn't win election, and yet we won. He's talking about voter apathy in Ashanti Region. I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. That's not true. 2008, 2004. I don't know whether you have the figures there. The turnout, the voter turnout was about 82%.
Okay, I don't have that here.
Yeah, 2008 it was about 72. That is also reducing, but it's all in the 73s and above. We haven't come, in Ashanti Region, we haven't fallen, voter turnouts have not come down below 73.
Okay.
That's been 73 and above. So there is no voter apathy there. You remember 2008, the second round where some constituencies were registering 136 voter turnouts, 136, 124, 116 voter turnouts in Ashanti Region, Bantuma and co. The point is that they are losing votes. It's not just, if it was voter apathy, when they are losing votes, we should not be gaining. But you realize that as they are losing, we are gaining. Consistently.
So let me check.
Consistently, we are gaining. Every year we gain. And he's saying that is voter apathy. It is not. This year, 2016, our agenda in Ashanti Region is Operation 1 million votes. That is what we want to. That is
1 million, one NDC.
No, we don't do one to one. We don't do one to one.
So
but Operation 1 million vote. That is our agenda in Ashanti Region. We are working hard to attain 1 million vote, and I'm sure we will do. Because if you realize, in Nana Akufo-Addo, since President Akufo left, he has managed to reduce the votes, and even sometimes in some cases the MPs.
He says it's not about the personality.
I'm not. He's the one who's been leading the party. He's telling me that in over 3 elections there has been problem in the NEC, MPP, and they haven't been able to sort it out, and they want to come and sort Ghana problems. Over 3 elections, he's sitting here telling that there has been problems in MPP. They haven't managed to sort it out.
Every political party has problems. The NDC has had its own problems.
Well, we haven't come and sit here and tell you that when our vote is reducing in Volta Region or any other place, it's because of problems in our party. That is why we are losing votes. They are not just losing votes. We are gaining votes. That should be a worry to them. And as if they were losing and we are losing as well, you can attribute that to voter apathy. But this is nothing to do with voter apathy, because what they are losing, we are gaining it. We are increasing our voter tally every single elections, and it's not going to change in 2016. In
fact, you taking advantage of the problems within the NPP?
No, we are not taking any advantage.
Which is not wrong politically.
No, we are not taking any advantage. We are winning on our own merit. We are working hard, and this year, the evidence-based campaign is even going to do the trick for us, because we are going to show them what we have done. In fact, they are seeing it already. They are in the communities enjoying and benefiting from what government is doing. So I don't have to come and sit here and mention so many things. I don't have to, because how many minutes do I have? So
you certainly don't have much. So we're wrapping up on this.
The people in the communities and in the constituency who are benefiting from government projects would tell us in the voting, you understand, what do they think.
Okay.
And I can guarantee you that their vote, the 70% that they had, is going to come to, they are targeting 80%, they are joking. Their vote is going to be in the region of 65 to 68%. That is what they're going to get.
That's a prediction.
Yes, that is what I'm predicting.
That's a prediction. 50. They're going below
65.
Below 70
yes,
to 65.
They will get below 70%.
Okay. Let's do a very quick 1 minute across the board reaction. 1 minute, 1 minute, yes.
It's rather sad that Kofi is saying this such a thing. You see, all the votes, if you look at, is the runoff. Oh, the first round, Nana was there. Then I was on the top. It's a runoff. How? That is why I was talking about voters' apathy. Okay? So these are some of the things that we are working extremely hard to get people out there and vote. Because I tell you what, if 600,000 people, which we calculated in Ashanti Region, are voted, President Mahama would have been a president. And these are some of the things that Mr. Kwache doesn't know, that we are very, very hard. And he's talking about they are going up. Voter region, we are going up as well. We are targeted 21, just 21%.
Wrap up for me, please.
Just 21%. So please, let's not go there. What we are trying to tell our voters in Ashanti Region that have confidence in Anado, have confidence in the party, do away with your infighting, let Ghanaians benefit the country.
Thank you.
And there's only in MPP and Anado that can save us from the shackles of NDC.
I'm sure they've heard you. 1 minute, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think, you see, as the adage goes, empty barrels always make the most noise. I think that, they also say that, quality beats sell themselves. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, we will not talk too much in Ashanti Region. The regions, in the last elections, there was no runoff anyway, by the way. There was no runoff in the last elections.
Right?
Yes. We won 8 regions. And the 2 regions that we didn't win was the Eastern and Ashanti region. And this time around, what we say is that our agenda, see, we are a party who sits at home and analyze the elections and see where we faltered and where we did well. Where we faltered, Eastern region, Ashanti region, and we have identified the reasons why we didn't do well, or we attained those kind of votes.
Okay.
Eastern region, our agenda is to Chimpe, we are dividing the votes over there.
Ashanti region,
Ashanti region operation 1 million. So what we are saying to what we are saying to our friends in the MPP, if they think we have done nothing, as they claim we have done nothing, the voters, they shouldn't be appealing and begging to voters to vote NDC, because the voters can make that choice themselves.
Thank you very much, and I'm going to give you the last. I think we can do 1:30 on our countdown segment. On the countdown, we give you time, and the time is really specific. Once it's time, I cut you off, and you're going to tell us, based on your choice, any choice of your campaign focus, convince us based on those why people should go out there and stand in the queue, in queue under the sun to vote for you. And I usually end with the status quo. So I'm going to start with you in the NPP. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Convince us why, upon any of your campaign areas. Why we
I think MPP, we've been in power before. I don't want to use that word power. We've been in government before. I think power, it corrupts and it makes people feel that they are too big. I'm not somebody who believes in that. So we've been in government before, and when we were in government, we saw the achievement, what we came at. And I don't need to convince people about NHIS, school feeding, and all that. And people say that, we keep saying that. These are some of the basic tenets of society: shelter, health, education, infrastructure, and money. Ghana, as we speak now, everybody is telling us today, and we're witness to that, because you came from Ghana, that the cost of doing business in Ghana is extremely high. We're sitting here, you take your car to Ghana, and it takes you maybe a week or 2 to clear it, and if you can clear it, the money that they will charge you on that, you can never sustain that. That is not business. Nana Akufo-Addo is saying that when it comes to the cost of doing business in Ghana will be low, industrial inputs that people are bringing in will be free for people to come in and set the agenda, i.e. the factory. 2, education. We have promised that...
You should wrap up for me now.
We have promised that it's a free HAS, free senior secondary school. We are going to maintain that. Okay. We know that we can do it. The oil money, 4 billion, that has come into the coffers of Ghana. We don't know where the money has gone. Now he's saying that he will use some of the money to educate people and get people to get it free. 3.
Thank you. No. Thank you. Your time is up. Thank you very much for the NPP, for the NDC. You already have our mandates. Why should we maintain you?
Yeah, we thank you. We know where the oil money goes. It goes to the Heritage Fund. It goes to where the legislation says the money should go. So anybody who wants to know, it's public record, they can know. I think that the government has done so much, and our campaign is evidence-based. The government message is transforming, Ghana, changing lives. And that is what our message is. That is the agenda of the government. If you live in the community and the government has done something in your community and you're happy with it, all you have to do is to, give the government the mandate to continue to do the good job that they have started. What you have seen is just the beginning. I think there are bigger things. This is just the structures that we need to put in place. Now, in economic restructuring, it's a midterm. It's about 3 years, 4 years before you start seeing the fruit of the work that you have done. If you look at the economic outlook produced by IMF and all the other places, it is looking very, very good. He's saying that the cost of doing business in Ghana is high. It's not true. Recently, we have been told that aircraft operators are relocating from Nigeria to Ghana.
Be wrapping up
Yes,
for me.
that is what it is. A lot of businesses are, relocating into Ghana because Ghana seems to be a favorable place to do business.
Okay.
We have built a business outsource center in Ghana, and we outsource business all over the world, across the world, and it's done in Ghana. So I think that I'm not worried because of what the government
Okay, your
has
time
done.
is up, sir, and I'd have to end it there. Thank you so much. This should be the end of it. I know you're itching to say something, but actually this is the end of it. Okay, thank you so much. The show has been Political Time with me, Gifty and Apia. In the studio with me, of course, has been Mr. Edmond Setra, who is the former Assistant Secretary for NPP UK. Thank you very much, sir, for making it. Also in the studio has been Mr. Kofi Kwache, who is the chairman for the NDC UK Island. Thank you so much, sir, for passing through. I hope that your parties will be happy with what you have done. You have influence and you have helped them make a choice.